And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We are infiltrating Kazas, the Black Castle, because we've got information to gather, let's put it that way. Whether we get back what was taken is a different matter, because it seems like Lloyd still has the moon gem, hasn't handed it over to Dole. But we've got a water wind, we've got information to gather. We still need to know the reason why Shana was taken, why the moon gem is important, what is Dole's place in this, what is Lloyd's goal. We've got a lot of questions and we need those answers. So let's head in to the castle itself. We've only been in the town recently. Popo has a way in. We're ready. But it wasn't. Bale may have been taken, but the king is here. And the king might be able to do something about it. We've got a lot of work to do to get that done, though. Let's face it. We've got to go up against Dole. And essentially penetrate his castle. This is a fort. This place is nothing but a fortress. It's not an easy place to get into. And of course Rose doesn't really care about anything that everyone else is saying, and is just going to go ahead. If you think about it though, she is the odd one out here. Yeah, Hashel is a little bit as well, but he's got connections to Dart. Rose, she's really only here because of the Dragoon spirits. There's absolutely nothing here except one chest. So we're going to go and get that first, and then keep moving on. Why this place... I guess, yeah, 20 gold, woo. I guess the only reason for this place to be here and be as big as it is for what we got to do is literally just to show the scope of the place. What we're having to do to actually get in. Not down there, it's down here. This is what, a old escape route, I think it's actually put as, through the water system and cut out to let the people in charge escape in some way. But we're not escaping, we're going in. Now you can get past all these guards without having to actually fight them. You can just... they're on a patrol thing. As soon as you step onto the block, they start to chase you. But other than that, they will just continue their route. So you could get around them and through without a fight. But one of the constants about Dart and everything we've done is that, well, we barrel forward. We don't care about the enemies. Knight of Sandora's and the Hellhound. Knight of Sandora, pretty typical Sandoran warrior fare. They hit fairly hard. They don't have. I think they have a fire special attack when they're low. Hellhounds, same thing. They hit a little bit harder. They're a little bit quicker, and they have a breath attack that can hit everyone. I think it's fire breath attack, and they also run when the Knight of Sandora is down. So let's go for the Hellhound first. They're also a lot better on defense, a lot weaker on defense and hit points. So they're a little bit easier to kill. .74 with Shana's Dragoon attack. Yeah, you can definitely say they're pretty easy. Basically what I'm doing now is just getting rid of the Dragoon experience on the bar so I can just get full experience. This is also why I haven't equipped the Heat Blade yet. You saw both of these enemies are fire based. Why should I even try to... Oh, they also have hit point recover. Why should I even try to equip a weapon that will do less damage? So that's this one clear, and yeah, I'm basically going to do the same for each of the others. This one's probably the hardest one because it's so small, but the other ones are a little bit easier because there's a lot more that you can work around with the extra spots. Plus there's always this, which yeah, so, but yeah, going to finish these fights. Oh wow. Yeah, don't let the Hellhounds get into low health because of that. Yeah, it's Albert, but still. Ooh, 153? I'll take a burnout. That could be useful later. Oh, hello there. Albert, Shana, both Dragoon level 2. I knew Shana was coming along, that's why I started talking, but I wasn't expecting Albert. Rosestorm and Star Children. We all know Shana is really good at magic. Star Children is a attacking spell for her to use in Dragoon's form. go up against a few dark enemies, Star Children does a lot of work. It's not her best spell, but it's still really good. As for Rose Storm, probably the single most useful spell in the game, actually. And it's on Albert. It's not an attacking spell. What Rose Storm is... Well, when I get to Dragoon, you'll see it. But yeah, I was waiting for that. Sparknet as well. Not quite as useful, but that's helpful for people. And yeah, I still need to fight this, don't I? Yeah, as you can see, because Shana's gone up a level, in Dragoon, now getting 50 points per attack, which 2 attacks you get a Dragoon thing. Yes, please. Wow, that's on Shana. 114 on Shana. Yeah, Hellhounds, don't misjudge these things. Well, let's show Star Children, shall we? Wasn't as impressive as I was expecting, Shana. But yeah, that's Star Children. I think it really shines when it light-based. Okay, it really shines, I think, more later. But it's not her best spell. She gets a much better one later, but we'll get to that. Yeah, let's finish this up. As for Albert, Rose Storm. Damage resist 50% for 3 turns. This spell, in I think pretty much everyone's eyes, apart from in everyone's eyes, is probably the best spell in the game, because this halves damage from all sources for 3 turns and stacks on other damage reduction sources. So essentially, yeah, if you're in If you're in a pinch, you're in a boss fight, put up Rose-Storm. If you're having trouble with damage, damage being inflicted in you, Rose-Storm.
Rose-Storm.
It is also individually calculated as well. So yeah, 17. Wow, that does yeah, it's damage against Albert, physical damage against Albert, but that's halved. It's also individually counted in turns. So Shana, it'll be 3 turns for Shana, 3 that come up for Shana, 3 turns that come up for Dart, 3 turns that come up for Albert. Obviously Albert's is going to last a little bit longer than the other two because he's slower. I think these also have a fairly high magic defense, which is why Shana's spell didn't actually do too much.
Burning rush.
So that's 2 turns of Shana, no turns of Albert yet, and 1 turn of Dart. Obviously it's going to shine a lot more later in bigger battles rather than against a couple of grunts. And this was on the last platform. I've completely forgot that this platform was here. Oh well, never mind. Let's move on. Because we are no longer in the sewers or the way there. We're in the castle proper. We're beyond the gate, which was just over that bridge. I think you can actually get past them if you walk over to the ladder, but I'm not fully certain. Anyway, just to Knights of Sandora. So, here we are. I don't think we can go this way, can we? Is there anything here? I don't think I've ever gone this way before. A pellet. And a burnout. Okay. Nothing too spectacular for sure. But sure. And yeah, I don't need to go back out to the town. I suppose that is a way you can go to get back out, but I don't need to, so yeah, let's just continue on. You can go up the ladder and go down that way. I don't think I've ever not fought them 2 guards or tried a way around it, but I think there is a way you can get around them. Yeah, because that just comes out down here. Yeah, let's take down these ones and show the gimmick of this particular place. Yeah, level for Shana. Brilliant. She's getting back into contention with the others, I think, now. Level 12. Let's go to replace. That will tell me better. Yeah, level 12 with Albert. Yeah, Albert did lose out on a bit of experience because Lavitz was dead at the end of a couple of fights. But yeah, not too bad. Any additional hit points for Shana is greatly appreciated. They burnt something in here. Yeah, we can't actually go into the castle because of something. And it has something to do with the darkened area. So, let's go the only way we can. And welcome to one of the strangest places in Kazas. This is a full-blown research lab. The Green Flame Researcher. And the White Flame Researcher. So what is this research about? If their research is successful, it will reduce the casualties of war. Okay. Not something I'd expected to find in something that's called the Black Castle. The White Flame? Healing power. And the Green Flame isn't extinguished by water. Could provide an advantage in war. It's like magic. We don't need to know about that. Well, it sort of does, because this is very important. Think about what we've found in this particular region. It gives you clues and answers. If you get involved too much, you might end up like Mr. Margie. What kind of function does the purple flame serve? It's the power source of the castle. The purple flame drives the elevators and the lifts. It helps people's lives. That's the way it should be used. But even what they're doing may bring unhappiness to the people in Basel. This research is after all based on the calamity caused by the dragon. Think about it. The white flame. Shirley's shrine. The green flame. Freyabrand. Yeah, this is all based on dragon magic. But they do give us some magic oil to fuel the purple flame, which just allows us to get around those alcoves. We put the magic oil in, and we can go places. And yeah, I don't think the green light actually does anything for us. Actually, no, that's the purple flame. Yeah, the green light doesn't really do anything for us, but the white light, on the other hand, as with all the times we've used the white light, we're now full health. So that is absolutely brilliant. Let's go down. Okay, I'm not entirely... I think this is just the below point of the light that was up above. This is more the core of it. Actually, get a better look of the... what's above. I'm not entirely certain what that is. Don't think there's actually anything down here, but, well, not in this room. But we do want to get across here. And I missed the bit. You can get across that before it gets lowered. I wasn't quite fast enough, but I'll take the items down here. There is an item over the other side, which I do want. Really? I was right there. You had plenty of time to get away, Dart. I'm stuck in the rock. Huh. I didn't expect to get stuck in a rock. Or whatever that is, it might be. Honestly, I'm just going to call it a rock and we'll go with that. Okay, there we go. The redstone. Yeah, we want this. It isn't really anything that's important. I'm pretty sure it's a goods item. Yeah. But it does give access to something a little bit later. Thank you. Easier than going back all the way across and round all those piles. Okay, so this area is done. We've got the main. Let's put on the light. Is there an item there? One moment, I've got to check that. Okay, there isn't. And we're not really looking for Stardust in here. It might seem like it's a great place for Stardust, but this is a place where we won't be able to come back to later. So there are no Stardust here. Every Stardust, as far as I'm aware, is available from beginning to end. No, I don't want to deal with you guys. Let's go up here. There is a soldier up here, so we do have to deal with him. But it's one soldier. Okay, he came along with his doggo. Let's not forget that. We let the doggo live, it ran away. Ah, chest over the back there. I think I want that. Don't think there's anything up it. No. As for this guy. Thieves who have come to steal his magic. Rose doesn't seem too concerned. Steel shearing vacuum blade. Okay. Maybe because we're not steel? Yeah, Rose, you're probably thinking that this is just a kook. Rock crushing thunder arrow. Well, we're not rocks, so maybe that's why that one didn't work. This is Mr. Margie, or Margie. Mr. Magic. Well, so far magic has not been his forte. Maybe. Yeah, we're not here to criticise your research. We want that chest and then we'll be on our way. Okay. Transformation. Like Dragoon transformation? Cerberus. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is Cerberus. What I really came here for, though, rather than the comic relief, was the blue stone. That's two. We've got the red and the blue now. I think you can go back into the town later when Mr. Margie is actually adopted by one of the people in the main town. I'll have to check that later when we get a little bit more free time to walk around. Anyways, one last fight and then we're into the castle proper. Which is good because we really need to stop this part. Conveniently, I think if we go to the right, there's a save point, or is it the left? No, that's the merchant, which I do want to speak to. I'll take the chest. Beast Fang? Yes, actually. Beast Fang is a piece of equipment for Ashel. You can have these drop from the lizard men in the Dragon's Nest, but yeah, that's the first one we've got there. Items are important. They are. Do you have anything in particular I want? I am going to actually sort out my inventory a little bit, and next time we're going to have a look around the Black Castle. We're inside the main part of the castle now. Somewhere in here is Dole. Is it a straight path? Of course not. But let's go searching. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.